All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the GDG on campus info session here at University Malaya. We're thrilled to have you here, ready to dive into the world of tech, community, and exciting opportunities. But first, let's get ready for the arrival of our core team members who make this all possible. While we wait, feel free to settle in and start thinking of any questions you might want to ask later. We have a Q&A session for that. I'd like to give a quick reminder as well to the team leads to remember to enable your members as the presenter. See you all in 5 minutes. All right. Now that our core team is here, let's get things started. My name is Wing Ting, and I'll be your MC for today. Here's a quick overview about our agenda. We'll first start with a special address from our GDG on Campus lead. Then, meet the rest of the team and get you registered as members. After that, our technical advisor will give an insight into our tech direction, followed by some fun voting on our merchandise designs. We'll end with a Q&A session and, of course, a group photo to commemorate the day. To officially kick off today's event, I'm honored to welcome our inspiring GDG on Campus lead, Lai Min Han, to share a few words with us. Please welcome.
Hi everyone, am I audible at the moment? Maybe if you're audible, maybe can type in the chat, like you can hear my voice. Yes. All right, nice. Okay, so hi, good evening, vanakkam, annyeonghaseyo, and buenos noches, everyone. So for this session, there are two main VVVIPs that I would like to thank to. So first of all, definitely my committee members, Li Jia, Weng Teng, Si, and Pei Hui. Thank you for helping to host and make this Info Day a reality. And for your information, this GDG on Campus is basically a remark of our GDG on Campus first official event. And second of all, I would like to thank to all of you who spend your time sitting over here to listen, to know more about what is GDG on Campus about. And really thanks once again, really thanks for your time. And it's really my pleasure to be elected as the GDG on Campus Universiti Malaya lead. And I'm honored and lucky that I have a group of super strong committee members who are so supportive and assisting me all the way. Hence, I'm really confident that throughout my whole tenure, GDG on Campus Universiti Malaya 24-25 will be totally different. I strongly believe that humans are imperfect, definitely imperfect. Everyone have their own strength, and everyone have their own weaknesses. And which means that I believe some people will have good technical skills and some of them have really good soft skills. Hence, I really have a strong vision to use GDG on Campus Universiti Malaya as a platform to let everyone to brush up their parts that they lack of, like maybe if they lack on technical skills, we will have more technical workshops, like maybe like Flutter, GitHub and everything. If they lack on soft skills, definitely we're going to have like pitching workshop. We're going to have resume, LinkedIn building workshops. So this is our aim. And for this year, good news is our target group will not only be students in the Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, which is FSKBM. This year, we are expanding into the whole university, including Faculty of Business, Faculty of Law, Faculty of Engineering, and we strongly believe that technology is for everyone. Everyone can definitely make use of technology. So in order to make this a reality, we will be having workshops in two main directions, which is technical workshop and non-technical workshop that I mentioned. So for technical part, we are going to have workshops like GitHub, generative AI, machine learning, VPN, cybersecurity, and etc. While non-technical, we will be having pitching workshops, LinkedIn and resume building workshops, and etc. At the same time, we are seeking more collaborations with big companies in different kinds of events to give opportunities for our members to get more exposure as well as expand their connections. But no worries, later my team and I will explain to you more deeply into our direction, what events do we have at the moment to all of you. No worries at all. It is just an introduction at the moment. And at the same time, we also send all of you some info packs about our event. In the info pack, there is a list of links that will be used throughout the whole events. So make sure you download it and you can go through all the events at the moment. And you do not have to be worried about like maybe missing out any parts of the events because we will be posting this on YouTube. So do not worry about it. So without further ado, let's start with our very first agenda, which is what is GDG on campus? Yes. So GDG on campus is basically a campus-based group specifically designed to support aspiring developers on university campuses to learn to build successfully with Google technologies. However, we are not only restricted to Google technologies, we are open to all kinds of technologies. So feel free to contact us to tell us what is your ideal technology, what do you want to learn, and we'll try to discover and we'll make workshops, and definitely we'll make sure that our workshops are engaging enough. So by looking at our timeline that we have at the moment, the lead, which is me, I'm elected by the end of the September, and we have recruited our committee members throughout the whole October, and we are starting our workshop now, which is November. So events and workshop will held throughout the whole year, and maybe just for your information that throughout the past few years, we have some of the events called as Kita Hack, as well as Google Solution Challenges. So for your information, these competitions are basically similar like hackathon. Basically, it's a hackathon hosted by Google. So for this year, do we have something like that? Stay tuned. Follow our Instagram page as well as follow our GDG community page, and then you will realize, do we have this kind of hackathon? And then until around end of our semester 2, which is around June and July, then is our graduation, and hopefully the next lead can continue my journey to make GDG on campus University Malaya to a higher level. And just a fun fact just now that there is a team from University Malaya used to get into the top 100 for the Global Google Solution Challenge. Yeah, this is just a fun fact for you all. So I bet you all have never heard of what's GDG on campus about, but you must heard of Google Developer Students Club, which is GDSC. So yes, basically we are actually GDSC, but we are an upgraded version of GDSC, named as GDG on campus. So by looking at the slides over here, like this is just for SECs, Southeast Asia, and for Malaysia, there is only 10 universities included. Yes, by looking over here, there is APU, there is International Islamic University Malaysia, there's Monash University, Multimedia University, Sunway, TAR UMT, UPM, USM, and UTM, and that's only 10. So for the past, for last year, there is like around 18 GDSCs that is included in the GDG program, but for this year, there's 10 remaining, and is one of them. And I am very confident by all of our committee members, we can make GDG on campus to a higher level. So by looking at over here, which is GDG on campus community page, you can scan the QR code and you'll be redirected to our community page. Make sure you click the join us button, and then they will show a word as join. Make sure you click that. So over here, you can read our newsletter. You can see who is the organizer, our past events, and even our ongoing events. So you'll be getting all the information basically in a short word, our one-stop center. So you may screenshot the QR code in case you miss it. So maybe I'll give you like around 5 seconds to screenshot it, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So make sure you screenshot it and you join our community page. Yes. So second of all, our social media. So these are the two main platforms that we are using, which is WhatsApp community group. You can join it to get all the latest news from us. It's the latest and fastest platform that you can receive all the message. And second of all, follow our gdg.um Instagram page, and you will see all the photos, amazing photos, videos from us, what's going on over here. Make sure you follow it because we'll be very active. We'll be posting a lot over there. So maybe you can take a screenshot before we proceed, maybe in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. So if you did not take a screenshot just now, do not worry. All the links are in the info pack. I repeat, all the links are in the info pack. So do not worry about that. Okay, so after talking so long about what's GDG on campus, why is it so fancy, like only 10 universities remaining? And now we hope into our main highlight of our club. So for this year, we will be having 2 flagship events, which is GDG on Campus Week, where every department they will have their own events, own competitions, own booth. So and at the same time, we'll be inviting sponsors to our events, so you have the opportunities to interact with the industries. And the second one is definitely our Technoton. This is really a big event, a super big event where we successfully collaborate with ISUM, which is the Engineering Society University of Malaya. So stay tuned because the next slide I'm going to explain to you what's Technoton about since our recruitment started today. Yes, thank you. So for this one, to make a long story short, what is Technoton? So basically, Technoton is a competition which inspired by some of the famous shows like Shark Tank, American Got Talent, as well as fashion show. Therefore, I can say that Technoton is a competition organized by GDG on campus UM as well as ISUM, which students from all over Malaysia can take part in. And we'll be giving you a team so you can play around with technologies. It's not only like creating a website, you're creating an app. It's not only that easy. We need you to make a real product so you can collaborate with engineering students to make a robot or anything. So you can try to imagine that fashion show, you're trying to show a fashion. And now, instead of fashion, we show technologies. So how do you win it? Is based on the marks given by the judges as well as the votes from the audience, which means it'll be a very fun, interactive competition throughout the whole Malaysia. So, if in case, I'm sorry, maybe a previous slide. So, in case if you want to join, which I strongly suggest you to join, you can scan the QR code over here to apply for the position, which is the director, vice director, secretary, vice secretary, treasurer, as well as vice treasurer. So, just a reminder, our deadline is 7th of November. I repeat, our deadline is 7th of November. So make sure that you scan the QR code now and you fill in the form as soon as possible, and we will choose the hiring committee as soon as possible because we are really looking forward to host this competition. Nextly, I'm happy to announce our partnership with of GDG on campus UM with Unila on a hackathon, which is Godamla Hackathon. So we are starting our recruitment phase at the moment. So you can scan the QR code to drop down your application to us. And the position that is available, which is director, secretary, treasurer, creative and multimedia, as well as public relations. So if you are interested, feel free to scan the QR code, or you have any inquiries regarding the hackathon, just PM us, or maybe you can come. You can go to our official website to contact us or anything. Just contact us, get the info, and make sure you apply. The deadline is the 5th of November. So I think these are some of the introductions that I'm happy to share with all of you. And lastly, before I end my speech, I would like to take this opportunity to wish all my Indian friends happy Deepavali, as well as I hope all of you enjoy today's informative event and wishing you having a great day ahead. That's all from me. I'll pass back to our Miss Moderator. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you so much, Minhan, for the wishes and also those inspiring words for setting the stage and what promises to be such an amazing session. The talk was very insightful, and I'm sure that GDG on campus UM will thrive in the right direction under your lead. Now, to introduce the powerhouse behind GDG on campus UM and to introduce our for this term, I'd like to welcome our awesome and also pretty secretary, Miss Ang Li Jia.
Thank you, moderator. So, alright, everyone, it's time to meet the team behind GDG on Campus UM, and we're all here to support and inspire you on this journey with Google technologies. First up, our lead, Min Han. He's not only our leader, but a passionate visionary who drives all of us to grow. With his guidance, our club is reaching new heights every day. Next, our core lead, Jun-Yi. Known for his depth of experience, Jun-Yi tackles complex challenges and shares valuable insights to make us all better. And I'm Lija, the secretary of the team. I'm working behind the scenes to keep everything organized and running smoothly. Followed by our treasurer and today's moderator, Big Teng. Not only does she manage our budget, but she brings energy to our events and ensure we never run out of funds. And finally, meet Siyu, our NYDP and technical advisor. With his depth technical knowledge, he's leading our technical teams and helping us achieve our ambitious tech goals. And next slide, please. Okay. Now, we have got 7 core teams focused on making GDG on campus a success. Let's meet them. First up is our community team led by Jia Yong, who's exceptional at building connection. This team, with members Phoebe, Hongyu, Jolene, Irfan, Shenyang, and Jasin, is dedicated to conducting third-party events and keeping our crowd connected. And up next is the public relations team, led by Qianling and her fabulous team, Elvira, Namata, Shuhada, Amira, and Ziyuan. They are key to securing sponsorships and partnerships, building bridges with the wider tech community, and supporting our merchandise sales. And next will be our creative and design team, which led by Pei Hui, along with 6 creative members, Jia Hui, Jing En, Winnie, Nurjana, Yuan, and Zisik. They handle everything visual from event poster to social media content and even design our club merchandise. And now, our cyber security team, led by Lukman with 6 cyber enthusiasts, Mohammad Faris Ikwan, Xin Hui, Adif, Kayin, Shivani, and Wen Liang. They are here to make complex cybersecurity approachable with workshops and sessions. Next will be our full stack developer team, led by Amin, with members Muhammad Mairaj, Muhammad Hakimi, Kyra, Nicole, and Adam. Together, they are not only developing our official website but hosting workshops on essential development tools. And next will be our generative AI team led by Shahid with Yikyat, Hafiz, Afdal, and Ahmad Awakir. They are organizing workshops around large language model, bringing magic of AI to life with Gemini and Hugging Face. Last but not least, our machine learning team, small but mighty, led by Meg Wong with Raga, Shenfeng, John, and Kenny. They are hosting workshops to deepen our understanding and focus on application of machine learning. To wrap up, with each of you as part of this community, we are thrilled to make GDG on Campus UM the place to grow, learn, and make an impact together. So now, let's jump into our next exciting topic, the GDG on Campus member application. Okay, so why join us? Well, let me give you 4 powerful reasons you won't want to miss. So next slide, please. Okay, thank you. First up is connect. How many of you want to be part of a powerful, tech-driven community that's all about Google technology? By joining GDG on Campus UM, you are connecting with incredible people from all around the world. Here, you will find friends, mentors, and collaborators who share your interests. It doesn't matter what faculty you are from or what university you are in. If you are into Google and tech, welcome to our big family and you are in the right place with us. And second, learn. At GDG on Campus UM, you are stepping into inspiring, knowledge-packed sessions designed to take your skills to the next levels. So does any one of you ever feel sleepy or boring during events and talks? Not here. Our workshops are interactive, engaging, and involve hands-on. And if you are curious about the tech world beyond the campus, how about an industrial visit to Google or other tech company? That's right, you will see it all up close. Sound amazing, right? So stick with us till the end of today's session and we'll give you all the details. Third will be grow. So let's get real. Why are we here? We are here because we want to grow. We want to develop new skills and we want to stand out in today's competitive field and we want to make a mark in this tech world. So that's why you are here, that's why we are here, and that's why GDG exists, to help you succeed. Imagine yourself thriving in a competitive world equipped with skills and connection from GDG. Sounds like a dream? Join us and make Let's make that dream a reality together. And finally, the best part, swag and certification. With GDG on Campus UM, you will gain certificates, merit marks, exclusive experience to be written in LinkedIn and resume. And best of all, limited edition Google Swag. Ever wanted that special cute Google Dino items or digital badges that make your profile stand out? Trust me, you won't want to miss out what we have in store for you. So stay tuned for all the exciting merchandise coming soon. And yeah. So after hearing all these amazing perks, who's ready to join our big warm GDG campus UM family? So, want to be in the loop for our most exciting events, be the first to know about all the opportunities? I bet the answer is a big yes. And right now is your chance. Everyone, grab your phones or laptops and follow along. Here's how to join GDG on Campus UM. First, you need to click to our GDG Community UM page, which you guys have already scanned it at the start of this session, or you guys can find it in the info pack. Next, you will click the blue Join Us button, fill out all your details, and you are ready to sign up. But hold on, there is one more step. Hit that blue Join Us button again, and then when you see the big green check mark, you are officially one of us. And here's a quick tip. If you want to get merit points, we have made it super simple. Just click on the MySys link on our website and follow our instructions written there. And in the reason field, just write, I'm interested to join GDG on Campus UM. I repeat again. Just write, I'm interested to join GDG on Campus UM in the reason field. And apply now and get those merit marks. And also for your convenience, you can find all the links we mentioned in the PDF shared in the chat. And that's it for my part. Thank you. I will hand things back to our moderator.
All right, thank you so much, Lija, for that fantastic introduction to our team. I'm glad to be able to be a person who makes events lively and also fun in your eyes. That definitely was a very detailed explanation on the perks of being a part of GDG on Campus UM's community. So, now that you all have a better idea of who's who and how to register, it's time to dive into the more technical side of things. So up next, we have our technical advisor, Sim Si-yu, who's going to share with us the tech direction and also our vision for GDG on Campus UM. Please welcome.
All right. Thank you, Wing, the moderator, for having me. Now, as a technical director of this club, of this GDG on Campus UM, I'm going to share about our tech direction as well as the upcoming event of our club and the GDG community in Malaysia. So, first of all, this will be the drafted timeline which will be happening in this year, semester 1. So, today will be the GDG on Campus Info Day, just as highlighted as red flag there, and it's happening today. So what is next? You can screenshot this timeline and then be stay tuned on our GDG official website. And we will have VPN workshop, Deloitte cybersecurity workshop, Gen AI for everyone, startup workshop, Dino code, and a lot more workshop awaiting in this semester. So another notable point to be mentioned is we're having a Google KL office, which is located in the Axiata Arena. Right. So this will be the event happening on semester 1. And moving to the semester 2, we have more competition coming up. So we have TikTok competition, Kaggle competition, Technoton, which is our flagship event, and our another flagship event also happening in semester 2, which is GD on Campus UM Week. We have data science speedrun, and what more? We will teach you about the Gen AI long chain, the Hugging Face, and a lot more workshops such as LinkedIn building workshop, IT risk government department, and lastly, we have a notable point just like the SEM 1, which is the Google KL office tour, but in semester 2 will be the Google Singapore office tour. So this will be the once in a life chance for you to join, to visit such luxurious building of Google Office in Singapore. And our final timeline will be the next theme application. Yeah. So let me brief through the events which will be happening in UM, in GDG on campus UM on November and December. So we will have VPN workshop, Deloitte DevSecOps talk by our cybersecurity team, and we have generative AI for everyone by generative AI team, and fundamental of machine learning by ML team, and full stack developer will be having a GitHub mastery workshop, which is those are the fundamentals skills that you have to learn in order to gain more skills in the technical direction. And we have our non-technical team, community and public relation. They are having a startup workshop by community team, and Dino in law by public relation. So stay tuned, follow our GDG in Instagram, follow our website. Just as mentioned in the info pack, just follow them and stay tuned for those events. Yeah, so after giving a brief about event, I will brief about the event which is happening in Malaysia for GDG community. So first of all, which will be happening around is around the corner already, which is 30th of November 2024. Our GDG community will be having the first event, which is GDG Cloud KL Dev Fest. And it is happening in Asia School of Business Academy. It's in Selangor. So you can take the LRT and go to that. So it's pretty much convenient for you guys. And next up, we have DevFest KL 2024 happening in Menara Kent TTDI, also reachable by MRT. And it's happening on 7th of December 2024. And last but not least, we are having a DevFest Georgetown 2024. And the venue is to be declared, but it will be happening in Georgetown, Penang. So you can take out your phone and or screenshot this page, and each QR code is going to direct you guys to the official GDG website to book a ticket and book for a slot for those DevFest. Yep. So I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Yeah, it's merchandise.
All right. Thank you so much, Sui. That was such an exciting vision for all things tech. So let's talk about our merchandise now. So I'll give all of you maybe about 5 seconds to scan this QR code. So I'm going to explain what we're going to do next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now here's the exciting part. We're going to talk about our merchandise for this section. So we have a few designs picked out for all of us and all of you guys to vote which one you guys like the most. Because actually in this community, we'd like every one of us to give our own opinions about which one you like the most, because our community is going to be wearing it anyway. So we want to have a design that fits all and is suitable for your preferences as well. So has everyone scanned the QR code? But if you haven't scanned it yet, you can just refer to the info pack that our committee members have shared in the chat box. So now showing the first design, we have this. Just a PSA as well. These designs were all designed by our creative and design team. We're really proud of them for doing this in such a short amount of time, and it's quite creative as well. So I guess they're not called creative and design team without a reason, right? So for this one, this is the first design. Actually, I quite like this design as well. I'm not biased, but I believe it incorporates so many of Google's little features such as the Google dinosaur with the little cap here. And then we also have the Google colors from the front and also the back. And I really like this. I don't know if it's because I'm following the trend or whether, but this is something that I really like as well. So I'm done glazing the first one. So here's the second one. This one is also quite cute. We have the front and also we also have the back. This is the second design, by the way. We have the little dragon, actually quite big on this shirt, with a little castle and also its signature cactus and also clouds on the front. And for the back, we have a little beautiful cloud that has all of Google's colors on it. So it's Google themed and it has a little dinosaur at the front as well. So this is design number 2. And for design number 3, this is quite a detailed design. This is one of the ones that caught my eye as well. So we have our Google developer GDG logo right here. And at the right side, we have our Universiti Malaya logo. And at the back, it says Google developer groups and also accompanied by our logo. And at the front, it's quite an interesting design as well. I'm sure a lot of people will like the design because I see it a lot online. And the good thing is they also incorporate GDG's color palettes as well, which is something that we appreciate a lot when designing merchandise. So for the fourth design, it's just the same, but I would like to include it as well because they took the time to make it in white. So the third option would be in black and the fourth option would be in white, everyone. And for the fifth option, we have this. This is quite cute as well. It's a little bit of digital. I hope you guys can see it. So it's GDG on campus Universiti Malaya. There's a search bar. There are tons of cute little emotes and emojis here. You have these the dragon wearing a little cap and also holding a sword as well, along with the Android logo, if not mistaken, and a bunch of different other things such as the Mario mushroom and also the Mario flag as well, if not mistaken. I'm not sure where this cloud is from, but I think it's also from Mario. So this is for the fifth option. And for the sixth option, we have more of like a maximalist type of look. So the creator of this shirt, they decided to put a lot of different Google logos inside the shirt to maybe just brand and shout out, oh, we're a Google community. So I think I get the message here. So this is the sixth option. I hope everyone is following me right now. And for the last option, we have like some sort of a minimalist kind of look. So it's GDG OG with a special font. And that's all for today's designs. So please remember to cast your votes. And just a disclaimer, these merchandises are still in some kind of like the draft phase. So if the official design of the merchandise comes out and it's kind of like different, please don't scold us, okay? And please remember, since we're all a community, we really, really appreciate it if you have any opinions about the merchandise that you would like to give us, and we'll try our best to incorporate those designs as well if we see fit. All right, thank you so much for the merchandise. Okay, we can't wait to bring these chosen designs to life as well. And what I would like to remind as well is to don't forget to follow us on our chapter community page and also Instagram for updates, events, and all things GDG on campus. You can just scan these QR codes for our WhatsApp community group, either that our Instagram here. Or if you're too lazy to scan, you can just go to your Instagram and type gdg.um. Our name is pretty short, and we'd love to connect with each and every one of you here. All right, so since Minhan briefed and touched on this earlier, I'll just give a gentle reminder again. We're now recruiting for a few special events, which will be our Technoton. First, I'll just give a short description. Basically, you can scan this QR code if you're interested, and the deadline is by 7th November 2024. And there are many different positions offered. Basically, it's like the full package. You have the director, vice director, and etc., secretary, blah, blah, blah. So for this Technoton, we are planning, this is an event hosted by GDG. We have very high hopes for this as we have already collaborated with ISOM and is working very hard on this as well. So we'd love to make this come to life with your help as our community members. So I hope that a lot of talents here are quite interested in becoming a committee. And for the second one, we have our Godamla committee recruitment. So for this one, we joined hands with the student app, which is, I'm sure you guys all know, it's called Unila. So the positions offered for this, actually it's a hackathon, okay? So the positions offered would be, as usual, the director, secretary, treasurer, and also, these are the two special ones, creative and multimedia team members, and also the public relation team members. So for this one, it's 2 days earlier, which will be on the 5th November. The deadline is before 5th of November 2024, and it's quite soon. So please scan the QR code, and maybe you can think it over first before you start writing out your details. So because I'm sure you guys, especially year one students, you'll learn a lot of things when you become a committee at such big events like these. You'll learn skills that you can't get anywhere else, such as networking, your soft skills, how to manage things, and you also you'll force yourself to manage your time. It's a must. So I think this is a great opportunity to hone your skills as a person. Okay, so everyone has scanned the QR code, right? Let's just move on to the next section, which is the Q&A session. So for this one, I use Slido as a platform. So you can either type this code that I wrote down here on Slido. Either that, you can scan this QR code, or you can also refer to the info pack as well. So this Q&A session will be anonymous, so don't worry about anything. But if you don't want to use Slido, you can just use the chat box as well. Any committee who is free will help reply your question. So let's see. All right. Please let me know if anyone is having any trouble with the Slido or Q&A session, okay? I'm sure the High Committee will come and assist you with this. So for this first question, Anonymous asks, may I ask, I know very little about GDG, so I have opportunity to join GDG? Well, of course, our GDG is actually open to everyone. As Licha said, all you need to do is to register as a member on MySys, and you just need to follow the steps as well. Then you'll be a member of GDG. It's that simple. So that's it. Because when I joined, I knew very little about GDG as well. The attracting factor was, Google, right? That's why you wanted to join, I assume. So it's okay if you don't know much or you know very little. You can start learning from now. You still have a long journey ahead, so don't worry about that, okay? And hopefully I've answered your question. And do I have to be a member to join the Google Office tour? If not mistaken, yes. You have to be a GDG on campus core team member to join the Google Office tour. I'd like to say sorry beforehand, because actually to go to Google Office, if not mistaken, there's a certain quota that only a few people can go. So we can't have too many people going. And unfortunately, we've restricted it to the members only. So, but maybe you can try your best to join us next year as a member, or even maybe the High Committee, and we'll see you there next year. Will the merch team publish a hoodie design? It'll be cool. Ooh, I see. We weren't planning to publish this hoodie initially, because last term we already did a hoodie design, which is by GDSC's lead last term. And we thought maybe it would be redundant to have a hoodie design again or come up with a hoodie again. But if there's a lot of demand, we might start thinking about it. And let's just keep it at that. So hopefully I've answered your question and also answered your question. But let me just talk about the merchandise. We'll have 3 different types of merchandise so far. Sorry if it's not a hoodie. So first of all, we'll have shirts, like we mentioned just now. Those will be the shirts that are comfortable, good for everyday wear, and also it fits the student image that you can wear to everyday class. And hopefully you can wear this to work one day as well. We are planning to design shirts and also make shirts that are of high quality. And for our second merch, we are planning to release jackets instead of hoodies. So we haven't released the jacket design yet because we're still working on it, but I hope everyone looks forward to it. And for the third one, we're planning on releasing stickers as well, but we haven't designed it yet so far. Actually, we designed it, but we haven't, we're not confident enough to release it yet because it's not finalized yet. So we don't want to give fake hopes about what's what and who's what. So I think that's all for the merch. And next would be, is it okay if someone who is not experienced in organizing events to be a high committee? Well, first of all, I'm not too sure about this because when I first started, I started from the bottom. So I became a team member first to see how things really flow during an event. Because you see, it might be more complicated than you think. And to be a high committee, you shoulder a lot of burden. I'm not saying this to discourage you to become a high committee or to grasp your chance of gaining more experience or whatever. But my advice is that maybe you can take it slow so that you don't get overwhelmed by the burden and pressure of events, especially if they're big events such as our national scale event, Technothon, or even a joint hand collaboration with Unila. And yeah, but if it were small events, maybe like the ones that we're going to hold, maybe workshops, maybe your high committee would be good. But I suggest that you start from the bottom. Maybe you can join as a team member to see how things flow first. I hope I answered your question. Can I know what the difference is between PECOM UNDEC and GDGOG? Well, I have a lot of things to say about this, but I'm sure our lead would be happier to answer your question. Right, Minhan?
Question? Okay, yeah. Okay, so what's the difference between PECOM UNDSC as well as GDG on campus University Malaya? So let me say the similarity first. 3 of the club are hosted by students. 3 of the club are from FSKDM, and 3 of the clubs have the same objectives, which is organizing events, organizing workshops for all FSKDM students. So I couldn't say which club is better, but I can say that our directions, our objectives are the same, but just the difference of our directions. So let's take an example. So for my understanding, just a disclaimer that for my understanding, so UMDSC is more into like data science, PECOM is more like all-rounded, and we are more into like more technical. That's why you see we have a very specific department like cybersecurity, machine learning, Gen AI, which other clubs doesn't have it. So what I could say is you can join the clubs based on your interests. Like for example, you love data science, so maybe you can join workshops, machine learning workshops from our side, and you can join UMDSC. And or maybe if you love an overall event from maybe like CSN, not specific into cybersecurity, then why not you can join PECOM CSN escort team. So I couldn't say that which club is better, but I can say that our approach to students are the same. We wanted to organize events. We want for all the students to make sure that all of you have more chances to learn, more chances to connect to the industries, and more connections for yourself, as well as for you to learn. So I hope my answer, I did answer your question. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Minhan. I think that was a wonderful answer. And I'd like to add on that it is true that PECOM, UMDAC, and GDGOG may look the same as we're all computer clubs and we're from the same faculty. But please do remember that these clubs, they exist for the students. So we exist to serve you and also aid and assist and to make sure that we learn, grow, and strive together to a better future. So I think we can mark up this question as completed. Thank you, Minhan. So for the next question, I see that a few questions went up because of the likes. I didn't know you can upvote in Slido. So for Technathon and Godamla, the participation is only open for GDG members or open for all students. And obviously, committee members cannot be participants, right? Well, for Technoton and Godambla, of course, the participation is open to everyone who wants to join. It's not only for GDG members or PECA members or whatever. It's open for all students, and we encourage you to join as participants as well. But committee members cannot be participants. Unfortunately, you cannot be a participant if you are already a committee member, because there might be a lot of risk of data leakage. For example, maybe you're in charge of the questions, then you join as the participant, then you already have the questions. So that's not really fair, isn't it? And there might be a lot of responsibilities getting in the way of you participating fully as well. So I definitely wouldn't recommend being a committee member and also a participant at the same time. I hope I answered your question. Thank you.
Maybe I can add up a bit on here.
Okay,
Yes.
no worries.
Okay, so for all students from University Malaya, so maybe I would like to add up something. So try imagine that if you were to say you wanted to participate, so maybe from my side is, if you want to participate a hackathon, maybe you can take part in other universities hackathon. But this is the only chance for you over here from our student bodies as well as clubs. It's very rare for us to offer you opportunities to join committees, to organize such a very large-scale event. So I'm really looking forward to see all of you in the recruitment form, and also looking forward to meet all of you. We can organize a large-scale event together. Yep. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Minhan. So I'll mark this question as answer. Thank you so much for the answer. Okay. So that are something else. No. Okay. Is GDG OC open to Indian members? Huh? Or is it exclusively a Chinese club? This is quite a weird question. We can have members of many different backgrounds and also quite diverse, as you can see from our core members and core team leads. So I'd like to give an announcement here that GDG on campus is open to everyone who wants to join. So for registering through MySys, nobody cares. I think MySys doesn't really look at your background for this. And I can assure you that GDG on campus doesn't look at anything at all. We just look at your personality, maybe skills, or etc. That's all. Also, I'll mark this question as done as well. Thank you. As it is mentioned already, that to become a member of GDG on campus, I have to apply through my but I found that there is GDSC instead of GDG. Well, we recently changed our name to GDG from GDSC, and perhaps there is some kind of delay. I'm not too sure about this, but I think I should call out Minhan for this, because I'm not sure if it's going to be the same or not. If not mistaken, it should be GDG right now, right, Minhan?
Okay, so to make some clarification, we only recently get the official letter, the approval letter from our TNC, University Malaya, on our change of club name. So for your information, previously we are named as GDSC. Only recently we changed to GDG. So please give us a little time, as well as give our university GDG a little time to switch our name. However, just to confirm to all of you that we already get the approval letter from the TNC, just a little more time for the GDG to change the name from GDSC to GDG. So do not worry. Just apply, go to search GDSC and apply and try to type, I wanted to join, I'm interested to join the GDG on campus and then we'll definitely approve you as our member. Do not worry about it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for the explanation, Minhan. So I'll take this as done as well. I hope we answered your question well. And for the next one, is Technoton open for recruiting community members? If so, what can we expect that? Well, first of all, we have to go stage by stage. And we'll definitely be open for recruiting committee members, but it'll be some later. I can't give you an estimate yet, but once things get flowing and the ball gets rolling, we'll open the recruit for community members. So keep an eye out for your WhatsApp groups, especially our community group as well. So I think that's all. Thank you so much for the question. For our next question, if I'm not that skilled in computer science, like coding things, can I still be the committee of GDG events? Of course. You see, GDG has a lot of different communities and also departments as well. So if you want to join, actually, we have a lot of different workshops as well. So to be a committee, you don't necessarily need to be good at coding. I'd say to be someone who wants to organize an event per se, I think soft skills would be more important in this factor. So if you're not that skilled in computer science like coding, you don't have to worry about not being able to be a committee of GDG events. We are open and we quite welcome those who want to learn, especially how to organize events, because we think that it'll help a lot in the long run, especially in your confidence, your soft skills, and etc. So I repeat once again, you don't have to be skilled in computer science for this, because we have community team, we have the public relations team, and we have like creative design teams. We'll do a lot of different workshops that caters to a lot of different students' needs. So don't worry about that, okay? I hope I answered your question. And for the last two, why was the name changed from GDSC to GDG on campus UM? So this is a funny story, but I'll just do a short recap or a summary. Basically, GDG, Google there, they changed their policy. So from GDSC, we were given orders to change our name to GDG on campus UN. But you don't have to think of it too much. Just think of it as, oh, we're rebranding and we're going for a new look. That's all. I hope I answered your question as well. Besides being the committee for large events like Technathon, are there other ways to actively participate in GDG activities? Of course. You see, we are not only hosting large events like Technathon. Actually, we're going to be hosting many different workshops as well, talk sessions, sharing sessions, and also activities for the students in FSKTM or even any student in UM, even outside as well. As long as you're a student or is willing to learn, we are open for people to participate in these events. And what I'd like to add on would be that, yeah, I think that's all. Because according to the event timeline earlier, if not mistaken, she was the one who explained on that. I'm sure that you saw many different types of events that are going to be held for this semester and the next semester as well. So there are going to be many opportunities for you to join and participate in our activities. So I hope I answered your question as well. And thank you so much for the question. Are there any requirements like must join the number of events as we become the GDG member? So there are many different departments in GDG on campus UM. So it really depends on the department lead, whether they would require you to join the number of events. I think you mean participating instead of organizing, right? So there are no number. We are not going to force you to join how many events if you become a GDG member. We're all about freedom here, okay? So it's the freedom to pursue what you want to learn, because it is your direction. It's in your favor to see what direction you want to grow or pursue or thrive in. So at GDG, we're not really into forcing people to do a certain amount of things or certain things such as joining a certain number of events. Yeah, stuff like that. So I hope I answered your question as well. Summary, you don't have to join a number of events if you become a GDG member. And that's all for me, but I really hope you guys join.
Maybe something to add up over there. So like, no matter you are a member or maybe a core team member or maybe you're team lead or anything. So if there is an event, so if you love to join as a participant to learn, feel free to join. However, if we open recruitment to all of you, like maybe like technoton or even like normal workshops, definitely we will still open the recruitment session to the normal members. Do not worry, there will still always be slots for you. There's always opportunities for you. So you feel free to join. As for your information, the GDG on campus lead is going to be chosen by Google. So if you join more events as an organizing committee, so maybe there is more chance for you to be selected lah. This is what I could say lah. Yeah, I think that's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Minhan, for adding on. So I guess that concludes our Q&A session for today. Thank you all so much for the great questions. We're wrapping up soon, but before we go, please remember to fill in this feedback form as it asks for attendance for today's session. So I'll give you 5 seconds to scan this QR code, but don't worry, it's in the info pack as well. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you guys so much. And it's finally the end of our session. And not to brag, but I can see that GDG on campus has bright prospects in the near future for this term, especially since all of you are present with us here today. So to commemorate this moment, let's take a few group photos together to save this moment in the picture. And I hope everyone has their camera on, start smiling, and get ready to make this a memorable shot. So our first pose will be formal. Then our second one will be freestyle. You can do whatever you want. And the third one will be GDG, which is this. So I hope that Pei Hui will give the countdown before we take the picture. Is that all right with you, Pei Hui?
I think a bit of corrections over here. Yuan will be the one who will be in charge for the photography session.
Okay, so sorry, Minhan. Okay, so to the photographer, please remember to count down so we can all be ready for the photography session. All right, thank you.
Can you hear me?
It's okay. I think maybe because I'm actually currently screen recording, so never mind. We'll just straight away into our photography session. So first one, we're gonna have a formal one. So hold on a minute. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the second one, a freestyle. All right. So okay. 1, 2, 3, and hold on. 1, 2, 3, and one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the last one, our iconic GDG pose. So definitely our GDG pose is something like a diamond shape like that. All right, okay, so everyone ready? Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold on. Make sure I want to make sure that everyone is in the screen. 3, 2, 1. And last one. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so all good. all pictures are captured, so no worries. So I'll pass back to the moderator. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Minhan, for assisting me yet again. And that's a wrap. Thank you all for being here today and making this GDG on Campus info session such a success. I would like to give one last gentle reminder about the recruitment for UniLast Hackathon and also our Technathon as well. I urge our new members to maybe try new things and especially be part of events as they come with myriads of benefits such as networking and also learning new soft skills. And as always, don't forget to stay connected, keep learning, and we look forward to see you at our upcoming events. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.